Hello, my YouTube family. If you are seeing me, it's because you are specifically aligned with this video, okay? And I really, really deeply mean this, so don't take it lightly, okay? You are only seeing this video because you are ready to see this video. Okay, I almost feel as if this message or this whatever message this is going to be for you has been waiting to get to you. It's been waiting, and you're ready. You're ready. Spirit said you're ready, so we're going to go ahead and see what this message is for you. Okay, we have a 3-card pick a card here, obviously. Please be sure as well to comment, share, subscribe, do all the algorithm things so I can share my page with more people who need messages as well. Okay, as always, if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can check the description below. I have my private website there, personally created by me for you. And I also have my social medias, TikToks, my link tree is there with every link you could need. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into your pick a card. Here we have pile number 1, here we have pile number 2, and here we have pile number 3, okay? Make sure you take your time picking your pile. If you need to pause the video, please do so. As long as you feel confident about the pile that you choose, you are going to get the message that you need to hear, okay? Like I said, you're only seeing me because you're ready, so have no fear. You're meant to hear this message, okay, my love? Alright, I love you. I cannot wait to give you your message. And as always, let's get into the tea. Alright, hello, pile number 1. If you chose this card, which is True Intentions, pile number 1, you have found the correct pile, okay? It says, true intentions, stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you towards genuine fulfillment. Okay, but the word gentle came through, so maybe this is going to be a gentle process for you, or maybe you're hoping for a gentle process, okay? I pre-selected your cards. I have not looked at them yet, but we're going to go ahead and discover what's here together, okay? And we will discuss everything at the end, okay? So we have Whale, Imagination, Emotional Memory. This is beautiful. We also have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. We have Change a Bad Habit coming out. Okay, okay. Interesting. And last but not least, we have Ups and Downs. All right, my love. Let's just pick up the vibes, okay? Current energy. The current energy that you have is represented by the card that you picked, okay? It says, stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you towards genuine fulfillment. You either have been recently very, very stressed, or you know what it feels like to be very intensely and deeply stressed and feel misaligned and feel misguided and disorganized, okay? So you've been trying to acclimate to a gentler way of thinking and life and living is what I'm getting here. Spirit's telling you to continue to do that part. Continue to do that part of what you've been doing, which is staying authentic, staying aligned. If you're doing something and it doesn't feel good, emotional memory, if you're doing something and it doesn't feel good, it doesn't sit right with you, stop, take a step back, and unpack it. Figure out why. And if you're in a situation, or if you're in a place where you cannot do that in the moment, tell yourself you will come back to it and actually do that, okay? Stand on your word, all right? We will go ahead into the book and look at the Whale card for you. I feel like the book always says things just beautifully and perfectly, okay? So that is how we're going to start talking about the overall message that you need to hear, kind of the big reason why you're here today, okay? The message Spirit's really wanting to get out. So let's see, we have the Whale. I'll show you one more time what this beautiful card looks like. So whales could be significant. Somebody could like to go to aquariums, go to the beach. Sea creatures and sea animals are very, very significant to someone. I'm feeling like maybe you have a dream of swimming with dolphins or swimming with stingrays, or maybe you've been seeing a lot of videos of seals or dolphins or whatever the case, right? I'm even seeing like you know, the cute Lisa Frank, like the really, I'm seeing that and it's so cute and bubbly and bright and sparkly. But anyways, something about your inner child is definitely coming out here. But let's read what this says. It says, and this is a message from the whale, right? My body is a poetic message. At first, it is invisible, remaining at the bottom, but when it emerges, it is a strong epiphany. I am the beauty of imagination and that which is hidden, the vast inner life that embraces the planet like an ocean. Ooh, I love that. So I'm definitely picking up some inner child healing vibes. You may be being triggered by things. You may be unpacking traumas and realizing now, OMG, I this whole time have been dysregulated. I this whole time haven't been as aligned and authentic as I thought I was, because I didn't know myself, or I wasn't comfortable with myself. You know, I wasn't as comfortable with myself as I am now to unpack things and to figure things out. Okay, you are ready. You're seeing this because you're ready. Okay, this is what it says. The largest animal on the planet lives in the depths of the ocean, from which it rises to the surface to breathe. Giant, mythical, the whale migrates through the waters where it might sing for various reasons. Mating, prolonged solitude, hunting. Its ritual song arises from the invisible, submerged depths and symbolically reminds us of the sound of the soul, which it appears and helps us sense our ties with others, with our desires and dreams, with the place where we live. In Arctic regions, the whale is considered a perfect creature and deserves all of our admiration and devotion. The whale invites us to face a difficult journey in our inner waters, where we re-examine facts and feelings. This process can be painful, but it is one of the most effective ways to transform experience into imagination, injecting life into the important aspects of our personal journey. Pile number one, you are ready for some big change, okay? Big emotional change, big mental change. I'm really feeling like you're either unpacking traumas, you're you know, kind of I'm here like breaking the matrix, right? You are separating yourself from those things that have been instilled in you since childhood, and you're doing beautifully, and they want you to continue. Okay, pile number one. So this is what is aligning with you. This is what you have aligned with, and this is why you're seeing me today. All right, let's go ahead and get into some details about this situation. So the Wheel of Fortune represents the number 10. So you could be seeing 10s often, or you will be seeing the number 10. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse tells me that there's something here that you're not quite surprised by, or you weren't quite surprised by, but is inevitable and will be happening no matter what. You know, we also have the Nine of Wands that comes out here, which can talk about, I'm getting somewhat a sense of burnout, right? You feeling like I've done all I can to protect this, whatever it is I'm trying to protect within myself, but I'm trying to protect myself from myself, and it's driving you crazy. And this is why you've been so low on energy, or feeling so called to conserve your energy in this, like I said earlier, Freudian didn't slip, gentle way, because Spirit's really been pushing you in that direction. You've been pulled in this direction, okay? I really do feel like also fire sign energy coming out with this Nine of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This tells me that as you are going through these emotional changes and you're unpacking these emotional, very emotional memories and these things that are really, you know, quite subconscious, usually, you will feel guarded. You will feel like defending yourself. You will feel like it's the body and the brain's natural process to protect you. You know what I mean? The body has its processes, but the spirit is what you are. So the spirit really, really calls the shots. You feel me? So remind yourself, let your spirit remind your body, I'm working on this. This is not something I'm hearing. You could be having physical pains because, of these emotions that you're carrying, that you've been carrying. Personal story here. I recently have unpacked some traumas for myself, and for like the first day or two when I really got into it, I was shook, you guys. I felt sick. I felt like almost I had started my menstrual cycle, like, for my womb holders out there. You know how that is. The first like couple days before, maybe you just feel unwell, you feel sick, you feel low energy. That's how I felt. I felt ugh. And I feel like, spirit kind of told me it's because you have been holding on to, both emotionally, mentally, and physically, even spiritually, you've been holding these things in the same places. And you're starting to unpack them and move them, and it hurts. Okay, you're releasing stuff. Okay, and so I'm getting that message for you as well. You could be resonating with this experience of, as I work on my emotions, my body will either suffer or benefit. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing for you as well. Let's go ahead and get into next steps for you, okay? So this is talking practical self-care, and this is talking changing bad habits, baby. Kill a bad habit, drinking or overeating or anything else, okay? Something's not serving you, and you know this, okay? You've been new, all right? And it's because it's something that you've always done is what I'm hearing. It's something you got used to, or something that you were taught to be used to, taught was normal and the norm, okay? Spirit's telling me you knew this day was coming. You knew you could not function and continue to live and thrive and grow going in the same direction. And Spirit's like, hey, it's about that time, okay? The Wheel of Fortune also talks about karma, right? It talks about the natural process of things. If you've been, riding a high lately, Spirit's telling you, if you've been doing it with conviction and you've been doing it with honesty and authenticity, you're gonna be going in good faith, right? Everybody's gonna have these natural cycles in life where the inevitable comes and it goes and it comes and it goes. But karma also speaks to you receiving what you put out. And if you've been putting out this negative energy, if you've been putting out this very scarcity kind of mindset of there is not enough of anything for me, right? Or opposite, I am not enough of anything for anything, then that's the energy that you're gonna see start reflecting back to you. And do not be alarmed, okay? Or whatever it may be specifically for you, but Spirit's telling you, do not be alarmed, because this is part of unpacking it, okay? So change bad habits. Those things are gonna start to pop up and become more prevalent for you. It's not to freak you out, it's not to make you go crazy. It's so you can pinpoint them, ID them. This is what I gotta do to work on it. Let me get rid of this. Let me fix this, okay? And not to say you need to be fixed in this sense, and that's not what the goal is here. But it's really, really, really about, again, this inner child, this emotional depth that you could have, but it's just, it hasn't been time. It's time. That's what they're saying. Now is time. Okay, so last card that I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me so far. We have ups and downs, okay? This is such a cute little card. It says, I see life as an incredible ride and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story, okay? Spirit's telling you, do not be ashamed of the story you are creating. Be proud of the story you are creating, because one day when you are out of this situation, when you are thriving, you will be thrilled to tell people where you have come from. Okay, natural cycles of life. These are the natural cycles of life. I'm hearing specifically there might be something about your age that's significant here. You feel like at this age this thing happens. I'm hearing maybe things like menopause could be coming up for you. There could be things that are significant in that way, biologically, that are happening, and it's happening at this time for a reason, is what I'm hearing as well. live authentically, okay? Live authentically. Affirm to yourself, yes, I know there are ups and downs to life, and I do not hold myself on guard because of the natural cycles of life. I invite the natural cycles of life, and God damn it, I'm gonna ride the wave as long as I can, right? I'm gonna ride the highs and I'm gonna ride the lows, okay? Because everybody has them. And right now, it's about unpacking things for you. So when you are coming back around to the top of this wheel, you can take off. You know what I mean? You don't have to go back through the cycle and face the inevitable lessons or whatever have you again. All right, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me again. Definitely subscribe for me. I'm almost at 250 subscribers. That has been my goal, so definitely subscribe. We're doing awesome. I cannot wait to do a giveaway for you guys. I'm so excited. But yeah, also check out my website and check out my social media if you're interested in what I do and like my content, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked pile number 2, you were at your correct reading, okay? The card that you picked is Tide of Transition. This card is beautiful, okay? So we could be having some relationship vibes coming out here, but we're going to get all the cards out first. You are seeing me because not only are you aligned with this energy, but it is time. This is the perfect time. You weren't ready for this message before, but something's happened and now you're ready, honey. So we are going to get into everything Spirit has to say. Okay, look at that divine timing. Ooh, that's so beautiful. I love that coming out for this reading. So let's get into the tea. All right, first card we have out, Tide of Transition. So this is telling me the current energy, the current vibes, kind of what brought you here, okay? Tide of transition. You're in this period of transition. It says, embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Spirit's telling you there is some area of your life that has been abundance in energy and love and wealth, okay? Just high, very high frequency, high vibrational. This could be a romantic relationship for you, or some sort of friendship here, definitely partnership. But Spirit's telling you, whatever it may be for you, pile number 2, Spirit wants you to not only open up and embrace more, but allow that wave to carry over into the different areas of your life, okay? I'm hearing this is something that happens naturally, but maybe you've been having a tough time doing that, or maybe it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel like the natural comfortable flow that you're used to, but it's something very necessary that's happening for you. You could work with a certain deity is what I'm hearing here. Protect your heart, protect your chest is also what I'm hearing. So you may have been hurt in the past in love, so it's hard for you to open up as much as Spirit's asking you to, but it's possible, okay? With a little bit of trust and a little bit of faith and a little bit of excitement about what's to come, you can open up to allow this transformation not only to happen, but like I said, to spread over into different areas of your life. So congratulations to you, first and foremost, for whatever area of life that's going well for you at this point or at this moment, because you've got more to come, okay? You have more to come. So we are going to see, of course, pile number 2, the overall message, okay? What is it that you are ready to hear? Because you are only here at this reading. This reading only found you because you are 100% ready to hear this message. You weren't ready before, okay? Spirit's definitely also telling me here to mention that this is a timeless message. So whenever you are seeing me, this could be a year from now. This could be the day I post. This is finding you in divine timing. Look at that. Okay. So we have the sea turtle, my love. It says longevity and introspection. I'm getting that with love, or just relationships, connections in general. You maybe having this fear of things lasting. Maybe you have this belief that good things can't last, or that you know, every good thing has to die, or it goes away at some point, or something like that. That's what I'm picking up. But let's see what you need to hear. Okay, we have the sea turtle, and here's a message directly from this beautiful little sea creature. It says, I have traveled the currents of the ocean and explored the banks of the sea, where I hide my eggs and the secrets of enchanted beings. I know the word home and carry it with me, the land above, a place of memory. Living a long life means deeply understanding things. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Water signs could be significant, definitely. We got a lot of water. Okay, maybe a little bit earth sign energy here. It says, the sea turtle is one of the longest living animals on Earth. It can live more than 200 years. This aspect, along with its hard shell, perhaps explains the origin of some cosmic myths. For Native Americans, North America is an island that sits on its shell of a giant turtle. In China and Mongolia, a turtle is believed to hold up the earth. It lays its nest on a beach and returns to the sea. It inhabits the shores, a place of enchanted encounters, and is their guardian. It carries its home with it, its refuge, a symbol of inner gaze and meditation. It also has an excellent sense of smell and an incredible sense of direction in marine waters. As a guide, it helps us to reawaken our physical and spiritual senses and to stay the route with great wisdom in order to find full value in all aspects of life. Yeah, it's like, again, with this letting the energy and the vibration of one success or area of life that's going well or something to carry over. Okay, I'm definitely also seeing here, it says a symbol of inner gaze and meditation. So you are in this learning yourself again era. Okay, not in a deep sense. Is not necessarily what I'm getting. It's not a heavy point of focus for you at this time. It's not what they're heavily asking you to do, but they are asking you, my love, when you have a question for yourself, to answer it. And I know that sounds like, I don't know if that sounds like good advice or not, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, as a guide, the sea turtle helps you to reawaken your physical and spiritual senses. Okay, Spirit's telling you, stay open, allow yourself to see the synchronicities between this area of life and this area, or between the connection you have with spirit or a deity or an ancestor and these areas of life that are now changing. Okay, I'm definitely hearing you're not alone. You're doing this work with other souls, with other energies. Okay, the beach could be significant for sure. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could definitely be significant. Somebody could be Asian here, definitely, or have a love interest or a friend that is Asian as well. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit's wanting you to not have fear of what could happen in the future and how the future looks, but to have faith in what the future holds. Okay, the best thing about being open to receiving is that it could be anything. You could receive any miracle at any moment if you are open. If you are not open, it's not even an option. Okay, I'm hearing, what do you have to lose, right? As far as being introspective about your emotions and your relationships, your friendships or your romantic relationships, even your family relationships is what I'm hearing here. Okay, I heard grandfather clock. So a grandfather or a elder in your family could be significant, or there could be a piece of furniture or something specific, maybe something small, I don't know, that you get passed down from someone in your family. This could be a cultural thing. It doesn't have to be though, but that's something specific and you know, special that I'm actually kind of picking up. They're like, the same way that you receive a very, very good, you know, message from someone, or you received a really good gift and it makes you happy throughout the day, and now you go to work, you got a smile, you know what I mean? Now you go back home and you don't mind cleaning up a little bit, you know, it doesn't feel like a chore. Let these positive experiences, especially in your connections, wave on over into everything else. Okay, my love? Now we have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups, two different tarot decks, both cups coming out here, which is interesting. The Three of Cups, like it says, celebration and bright happenings. The Three of Cups talks about celebration. It talks about things going so swimmingly well and feeling so swimmingly well. Not even just going well, but feeling so well that it's like, you know what? I feel like, you know, let's go out tonight. Let's have a drink. Let's get together. Let's just enjoy and multiply and layer up almost this energy that we're feeling. Okay, let's turn it up a notch. Okay, let's bask in this energy and go out tonight. Let's bask in this energy and go to another club. Let's bask in this energy and let's go back to my place. I didn't mean for that to sound like sexual, but that was funny. But yeah, I really do see when it comes to the way that you've been approaching your connections, your relationships, versus the way that you've maybe been approaching your relationship with self, there's something that is unequal there. And I think doing this work and doing this introspection will help you unpack that a little bit and help you figure out how you can better, yes, be a better friend and be a better partner, be a better family member, whatever, but also set better boundaries for yourself and accept only the things that you desire to accept. Okay, like Spirit said, you are seeing me because you're ready, because you are ready. You're ready. Okay, I'm hearing the fear of rejection is either gone or will be gone. Okay, these hesitations that were once holding you back are fading away. Okay, and Spirit's saying it's because you are realizing the amount of faith that it takes to be open and to receive and to make a good thing last versus how much effort it takes. Okay, now it says have faith here. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. Yeah, Spirit's telling you it's already yours. It's not about fighting against the current. It's not about chasing anything. When you have a good feeling, you can, I don't want to say attach yourself, but you can bask in that feeling just like the sea turtle takes its home, its refuge with them. You can take your sense of safety with you anywhere, okay? And you can take your sense of joy and laughter and positivity anywhere, all right? Claim what you desire to claim and do not claim what you don't want to claim. Okay, I'm also hearing something about children or younger siblings, younger people. Okay, teenagers or children could be significant here. Your inner teen could be significant and could have something to do with the way that you see your connections and the way that you process when you're receiving something good and how to treat that and how to maintain longevity in these good feelings. Okay, now we got one more card coming out for you, my love. Your piece of advice. Definitely make sure to subscribe and comment below. Represent for pile number 2. Find people who are sharing the same experience that you are and chat about it, okay? If you have any questions, don't be afraid to let me know. Here we have divine timing. I love these affirmation cards. They are so cute. It says, everything is timing and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing, and it can take a long time to reach divine middle management, okay? So Spirit's telling you, trust, have faith in divine timing. There are a lot of things divinely happening, and there are a lot of things that are divinely orchestrated for you that you only receive and maintain and appreciate when you're in the right energy. And what did we say? You're seeing this because you're ready, pile number 2. So Do not be afraid. Don't hold back, okay? When you feel like you need to dive deep into something, when something doesn't feel right, when you're feeling like you're wanting to unpack something, do that. But if you can, transform some energy or ride the momentum of some energy, do that, okay? Listen to Abraham Hicks would be somebody great that will work great for you in helping to uplift your mindset on a daily basis, okay? Listen to some of her chats in the morning. There are plenty of videos where they're shortened, they're cut down, so they're only like 10 or so minutes, right? Just about as long as you took to sit here and listen to this message, you can listen to more messages that feed you with the abundance and the confidence. That's the word I'm hearing. Confidence that you need to carry that with you throughout the day and wherever you go and everything you do. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like always, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out my website down in the link below, in the description below. My link tree is down there as well if you want to check out my social media, if you enjoy my content, all that. Okay. I cannot wait to see you in a private reading or back here on my YouTube channel. All right, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number 3. Are you ready? That's what I'm hearing. Are you ready? Already channeling. We didn't even start. Okay, but welcome. All right. This is the card that you picked for your pile number 3. And it says worthy goal. So whatever you are chasing, we got a lot of red. Chasing Pavements is a song I was listening to today. That may be a song that's significant to you in some way, by Adele. But it says, get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. Oh yeah. Not only is this a worthy goal, pile number 3, but keep going in the direction that you're going, because you're going somewhere good. Oh yes ma'am, and it doesn't have to take a village, okay? At least not this point in your journey. That's what I'm hearing. Look at that. You are, as soon as I say journey, you are okay. Pile number 3, you got some spicy energy. You got some good energy and some energy I am excited to get into. Okay, so we're gonna start with your current energy and kind of what brought you here to the reading. And it's the card that you picked. Spirit's literally telling you they see you. They are acknowledging not only the work that you've been putting in, but the thinking and the visualizing you've been doing when it comes to your goals, okay, or this specific goal. It's a very worthy goal is what they're telling you. You got a good thing going right here. Especially if you if you've been working on something very specific recently, like within the last month or so. Yeah, you got a good thing going. Continue to stay consistent. Continue to work on it like you love it. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Work on it like you love it. We're gonna go ahead and talk about now, what is this thing that you weren't ready to hear but you're now ready to hear? Something has changed, something has shifted within you, pile number 3, and you are ready to hear this message now. So we have the Salmon. Resilience and life cycle. I know that shit's right, okay? I know that's right, pile number 3. This is why I'm feeling this powerful energy from you. Definitely some Sagittarius energy is what I'm picking up. Heavy earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn there. I'm getting this energy of someone who, you're gonna make it by any means. No matter who you have to let go of. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take you. It doesn't matter how many times you have to start over. Spirit's telling me you have this fire in your spirit, okay? And that's how you're gonna win. You have this resilience within you, and that's how you're gonna win, okay? With the Salmon, we have a message directly from the Salmon here. It says, I swim against the current of destiny to return to life. I never surrender. Every wave that hits me is an experience that makes me stronger on my journey and in my ambitions. Life means closing a circle and then reopening it immediately after, where the sea begins. I'm sorry for my language, but I freaking love that, okay? I love that, especially as it pertains to your reading. Let's go ahead and get to the message. It says, every year salmon swim to their place of origin, the rivers that run into the sea to lay their eggs. They fight against the current to be born again in their young. Following reproduction, the mother passes on. Searching for a path is a return and transition from old to young, like many paths of existence, a path that leads to reuniting with one's nest, learning one's true strength, and understanding oneself. Yeah, that's why I'm getting this energy from you. You've been through the shits. You may have lost someone very close to you, but even if you haven't, you've been through hard times. Like, you've seen what it and felt like what it's like to not be where you want to be, to actually be on the very opposite end of the spectrum. And you said, I'm not going back there. Okay. And I applaud you for that. Okay. It says it is a journey through life that closes the circle where it began. But the new eyes, what? I'm so sorry. It is a journey through life that closes the circle where it began, but with new eyes and a new conscience. It is a risky experience in which we fight against the stream of destiny and willpower and a desire to survive. We carry on a fight against our limits in order to push them a little further to where they need to be in. In Celtic mythology, a salmon lives in the waters of a spring, where it swims up after eating 9 nuts from the tree that rises from the spring, and after having received the gift of knowledge, the knowledge that challenges death, preserves memory. This is very interesting to me, and I really do feel like there's something within you. You are very deeply connected either to your ancestors or just the universal energies. Your consciousness is growing. You are spiritually awakening, and that is awakening the work ethic in you, the willpower in you, these desires in you to have more and be more and become more. Okay. I mean, pile number 3, I have a crush. I love your energy. I mean, and it's not to say that you're perfect, and it's not to say that you're in this energy 24/7 all the time, but this is where you are now, and this is where you've been for at least the last couple, I want to say months, but weeks at the least, very least. Okay. You are realizing, I am a lot more powerful than I was giving myself credit for. And this cycle of life is just that, a cycle. Okay. I don't have to stress about, where I'm going and what I'm doing. I can understand that naturally, my body will naturally, my spirit will naturally know where to go in this cycle of life. It doesn't mean it'll be easy, and it doesn't mean it'll be quick, but you have this knowing within you, and I love it. Okay, pile number 3, we have the Page of Pentacles here for you. Okay, so there could be something definitely significant with school. You could be a student, you could have an apprenticeship or something similar. Okay, I do see that the Page of Pentacles, Spirit's telling you to continue going step by step, continue to do your research, continue to be a student of life and learning as much as you can, because knowledge is power. I feel like they said something like that, if not that, when we were reading that, right? Like, knowledge is power. What you know about yourself and about life is how you're going to get through life. Period, point blank. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm hearing, and this image is really telling me, this is a journey that you are likely to take on your own. A journey of resilience, a journey of introspection, a journey of hard work and worthy work. You know what I mean? Like, this is not something that's going to fall on deaf ears. Your wishes have not yet fallen on deaf ears. The more that you speak up, the more that you have passion, the more that you have curiosity and want to grow in whatever field this is for you, or whatever, in whatever area of life this is specifically for you. I do feel like this is definitely something material, something career-wise, school-wise, money-wise, financially. This is a goal that you have set because you have ambition and you have a vision for yourself, pile number 3. I love that. Okay. Now, we also, like I said, have the 3 of Pentacles, which does tell me that this is something that may not be for collaboration, right? So if you're telling other people and they're not excited for you, if you're telling other people and they're not giving you ideas, sharing ideas, they don't want to hear what you have to say, do not force it. Because as soon as you begin to force it, or if you compromise your ideas to share with other people or just to get some type of reaction from others, you are compromising your energy. You are compromising the very energy that you are manifesting, aka aligning with. Okay? I'm hearing there's no need for that many hands to be in a pot. You know what the fuck you're cooking. Nobody else's hands have to be throwing anything else in this pot. Put the lid on. Work on it yourself. Okay? We also have, you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Didn't it talk about not surrendering? Literally. I feel like my reading skills are just getting better and better, and I loved reading. Like, I love doing this. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal, my love. You are not meant to surrender. You are not meant to sit down and take any BS. You are meant to be resilient. You are meant to walk away from shit that doesn't serve you. You are meant to drop the jaws of people who do not have the confidence and the audacity that you have. Period, point blank. Pile number 3. We have letting go. This is your advice, and this is really what this is really what Spirit wants you to put into practice, as well as not surrendering to normal, as well as not dimming your shine. Okay? Please affirm this to yourself, pile number 3. I don't dwell on bad things, okay? I do not dwell on bad things that happen. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a good look, okay? Spirit's telling you grudges don't look good on you. Holding on to pain doesn't look good on you, and it doesn't feel good either. So why do it? Why do it? Throw that shit away. Throw it out. Throw it out. Be resilient. You are, I don't have to tell you this, pile number 3. You're already doing this. But like I said, you're only seeing me. You're only finding this message because you are ready. Okay? You were not ready to go on this journey with the amount of energy that you have. Okay? You were not ready to cut ties and walk away and let things go and drop the things that are too heavy for you. Because you had issues with people pleasing is what I'm hearing. You had issues with materialism. You had issues with, I'm hearing not necessarily communication, but compromising your values. Okay? And Spirit's saying, yeah, I don't think pile number 3 is down for that shit anymore. I think they're ready to go to the next step, the next stage. Okay? And I know that's right. Is there anything else that's coming out for pile number 3? So be careful, not be careful, but be mindful of watching the news. I'm hearing distractions are not beneficial to you, especially at this time. So try your best to stay away from the news. Try your best to stay off of social media, doom scrolling, reading into too many things, or opposite, not reading enough. Okay, do your research, especially when it comes to your goals. All right. Remember, you can take breaks. You're allowed to rest. That's how you maintain your resilience. But don't be giving up. You got this. Okay, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I feel like I got energy. I feel like I got energized right now. This is something to look forward to. I really hope it is for you. Okay, pile number 3. Definitely like, share, comment, and subscribe, honey. Comment to connect with some other people in the comments who also are embedded in this energy and ready for something more. Okay? I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you and talk to you again. If you cannot wait, okay, go ahead to the link in my bio. I have a link tree down there. You can check out all my social media, and you can also check out my website to get a private one-on-one reading with me. But if you're like, nah, girl, I got patience, I'll wait till the next video. I cannot wait to see you again here on my YouTube channel. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.